Hello everybody. Today I'd like to share with you a video that, well actually I believe it's going to end up being 3 videos because of the length required to describe and show everything. But a video about this incredible dollhouse that I inherited from my mom. It was made back in the 70s from a basic stock kit. And then she decided it just wasn't big enough, and she added and added, like typical extensions you would, put on your house or additions. And we have this mansion now. I inherited this about 25 years ago. I've been taking care of it. I've done, a little bit of this, a little bit of that to try and clean it up. And I'm afraid it's come to the point where it's just, it needs a new home. It really does. But anyway, let's go ahead on a tour. This house itself, so is on a base, okay? If you take off this front section here, okay, and you take off this front section here, okay, these 2 doors, the house measurements on the base that it's on become 32 inches, and that fits through some of the larger doors. When we brought the house to this house where we live currently, we had to remove those 2 doors because that adds an extra 4 inches of space, and it would not go through our front door. So just be advised that that's what's happening. The length of the dollhouse and the accompanying base, because it is permanently affixed, is actually 5 feet exactly. Okay, from this area here that has the sidewalk going around the side of the house, all the way over to the end of that porch there. That is 5 feet. Okay, now the width of the house, so you can tell, as I said, if you take off the front, going from this point right here, the base, to this point right here, is the 32 inches. Okay, if you measure for the 2 removable doors up front, then it brings it up to 36 inches. Okay, they were simple enough to remove. We did it, no problem whatsoever. And the length of the house in the back, so you can see, it goes all the way back. Okay, that's a lot of windows, so it's a lot of dollhouse too. And as I said, I refer to it as the mansion. Okay, the height of the dollhouse, okay, including the chimneys, the tippy top of the chimneys, going down that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd level. Okay, you are coming up with 43 inches. Okay, then the base itself down here with the blue skirting on it, that's 29 inches. So you have to add that, and that blue skirting, I might mention, is covering the base made out of 2x4s. Very sturdy base. It does roll, but it does also take 2 people or more to get it to roll. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the house here. I'm going to be a little more detailed this time. The other 2 videos are going to include the inside rooms, but this is the outside of the house. This is the front porch here. Okay, as you can see, we have some porch furniture with cushions. We also have hanging plants. These are supposed to be spider plants. I'm afraid they used to be green back in the 70s. They've kind of lightened up over the years. Nothing that a good dose of spray paint wouldn't cure. We also have flower boxes with geraniums, among other flowers, and there's a fern back there. That's the main door to to the actual dollhouse itself for the occupants to go through. Over here, we have more chairs, we have more geraniums, we have spider plants, we have boxwoods. There may be a rose on the table, I'm not quite sure. We have two Christmas amaryllises, maybe they're amarylli, I'm not sure what the plural of amaryllis is, but down there on the floor in the little pots. And then there's the other chair, and there's another spider plant. Okay, that's the first floor. Moving up to the second floor on the outside of the house. It's just your standard rooftop, if you will. It's not accessible. Major renovation might make it accessible. Okay, moving over here. Oh, and this that you see, these are the knobs to get into the main part of the house. And these are the two doors that would be removed to get, to make this something you could transport. Alrighty, this little area right here, what do we have? 3 windows on the bottom that's the bay window for the dining room, the formal dining room in there, complete with the shears and the windows which operate mainly by using a fingernail underneath the edge of the window. They all have their plastic window panes in there. And the top the top little area right here with the window box and the 2 chairs and the little table there with an ashtray and some plants, some hanging plants, is off of the master bedroom. A nice little enclave, if you will, to do whatever, just enjoy the weather. Up here, you have lots of shingles. Anybody who knows doll houses knows shingles. I don't know what they're made out of, but I do know that this area down here is sandpaper, for what it's worth. Up top on the dollhouse, you have a strange little thing. This gray block, or bluey gray block, I'll talk about the color of the house in a sec, which is up there for a purpose, and I'll describe that when I do the inside tour of the house. 2 chimneys. Okay, moving to the side of the house here. This is a second door, secondary entrance, if you will. There you see the brick sidewalk, which goes around to the back of the house over there. This door right here gets you into the kitchen. And what a kitchen it is. They're preparing for Christmas in there. They haven't decorated outside, but they've got their party tray, all out there trying to figure out what's going to be where. This is the knob to get you into this part of the house. This is not the knob to get you into that part of the house. A lot of people pull on the light there, and that does not open the door. Okay, moving over here. We're on the official side of the house now. You can see we've got some little flowers down there. We've got a utility box of some sort. We've got a trellis there, and looks like wisteria, birdhouse, more evergreens, if you will, and flowers. This area right here, that's the bay window in the kitchen. And these 3 windows up here, that is part of the unique spa room, which I'll get to describe on the inside video. Over here, you have an outside patio, which is 3 floors up. You have 2 lounge chairs here. My mom made those with toothpicks. They adjust, believe it or not. She also made the little cushions on top. You have 2 director chairs, and you have a sundial. More flowers. Lights that will light up outside, okay, beside the door that goes into one of the bedrooms. Okay, down here you have a little porch off of the informal dining room, and this is where the people that live in this house love to take their morning coffee. There's the little toddler's bike right there, and And flowers over here, moving around. I believe this tree is an orange tree. I believe more roses. And let me back up so you can get a view here. I think I kind of mentioned that earlier. That's the back of the house, the official back. It has 2 knobs, 2 doors that open. Okay, we also have this funky little room up here, and I'll talk about that when I do the interior. Moving over here, you have the side of the house, 3 stories once again. And then down here, you have the 3 control switches for the electricity. We have, the only flaw in this house, if you will, is electrical, in that one of the control boxes either has a short in it or there's a short somewhere inside the house, and some of those lights don't work. But that's something that would be easy enough to fix. I just haven't taken the time to do it. But anyway, that is my mother's labor of love. This kept her busy for quite a while, quite a few years as I recall, and it made her happy. She always was making trips to various dollhouse stores looking for new things to do with the furnishings, and she made some of the furnishings inside. We even had some furniture that came from my grandmother, who was born in 1898 or 1902. I can't quite get that date correct. And so there was furniture from when she had a dollhouse. And when I do the interior, I'll go into the explanation. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the exterior tour of this house. And now I'm going to sign off so that I can go ahead and post this, because it's getting too darn long. And I'll do another video that does the inside, front of the house, and another video for the inside back of the house. Okay, stay tuned. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.